Hey everyone, Matt Vasgersian here. Welcome to the show.
You're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry. You're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know. Work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight and go through your darkness. You'll find your light. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day.
From the home of the Padres since 2004, we're live at Petco Park in what they call America's finest city, San Diego, California. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. And he misses 2-1. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Throws in time, and that's at number 1.
We got quick pitch on.
And Dollar bringing the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. An impressive 4 for 7. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor. Chop weakly to the left. 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Pete Alonso is on deck. Lifted the other way to left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Standing in now, Pete Alonso. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw goes over to third. Ball's there, and he is out at third. Next to hit is James McCann. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. At the plate now, Dominic Smith. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Alonso.
This guy got 3 hits already.
On at first with 2 down. Now a
fastball,
but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do.
And we'll just leave it there as they make.
Nice job, though.
And stepping in, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gun. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And that brings up Trent Grisham. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third. The
3-2 pitch. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away. Couple of runners on base with one down. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. And
What?
ball 4. And he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Eric Hosmer becomes out number 2 this inning. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Ready with the 1-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no
Oh
avail.
my God.
Now at the plate here is Kevin Pillar. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Next it'll be Luis Guillorme. And there's ball 2 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
So we got him swinging. Luis Guillorme is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Last half of the second set to go. And set to go is the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Line drive, snagged on a short hop. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get it up on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. Into the box now, Victor Caratini. All even now, 2-2. As a look, now the pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out. In front of the changeup, but he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now to bat, Tommy Pham grounded out in his last at-bat. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Stepping in now, Manny Machado. Now Ball's in there, 1-2 now. And he strikes him out, so a missed opportunity. Top of the third set to get underway.
2-time bases loaded.
Up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you don't want to swing the bat.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jacob deGrom goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is there, 2 gone. So the bases are empty here to 2 gone. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Swing and a miss. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Drew a base on balls his first time up. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. In tight with the slider, 2-2. And there he goes, towards second. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Here's Will Myers.
I just wanted to try that.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2.
that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Jake Cronenworth would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
The batter, second baseman.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid.
This is those balls.
Pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Let's go.
Now
Into the box,
catcher.
Victor Caratini. And he takes me out of the inside corner for ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't hit a float with loading the bases.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the
The
moment.
pitcher.
Padres behind with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to hit himself, and nothing's...
Oh, man.
There as the play is made.
I think the pitcher got himself a base
Next,
hit.
a power bat of Pete Alonso as we begin the top of the 4th. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping in next, James McCann. He singled in his first AB. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Heading out towards shallow right. Coming in is Myers. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Up next, Dominic Smith comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Kevin Pillar would be next. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Next for the Mets, Kevin Pillar. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch. Bottom of the inning now. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 3-2 now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Guillorme stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. High fly ball out to deep right field. Racing back, the right fielder to the track. And no chance to make a play on that one. In now, Manny Machado. And that misses 2-1.
I didn't even know that was a home run on that, but
Sends it on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Tatis.
Fernando Tatis Jr., a recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. Down the third baseline. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. So now to the plate, Eric Hosmer. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. Throw to the plate. And he is
What?
there at the plate. It's now at 2.
What just happened?
Standing in there, Will Myers. Took him right up the ladder there. It's 1 and 2.
This guy's...
No sé cuál me voy, perro el porche la cela de buen rol. El bote pateado en San Roy, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía que estoy, con dicha zafiro, Dios malo bendiga a mis hijos, no nacerán como Floyd. La baby le llegan, los míos al día ni le falta nada. Guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas, ronca y afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Es que mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me enero, soy mi jefe, eso bajo lo que yo quiero, que arriba no hay.
Little bit. His strategy is coming forward. He works best coming forward. We just saw right there. No punch it, let's go.
Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball next on the show. Now at the plate is DJ LeMahieu, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The first baseman. DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Good. 0-2 now.
Wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
You want to stay committed. Oh, nice uppercut, and then a left hook from Murguia. There's the money punch he likes now. Right uppercut, left hook.
You got the Yankees. So I got that teeth. My teeth.
See, I'm in Munguia. Left hook, I believe. It's that right uppercut he was looking for. And that left hook coming around the guard. Sure, man, I knew that was coming, though. He must have studied Munguia's right uppercut, left hook, because he tried to counter with that left hook. Very smart. Sure, met us. Missing the uppercut was Munguia. Nice variety of punches right there by Munguia. Upstairs and downstairs, jabs and hooks. Well, Cerrometa is there to be hit, Sergio. I'm a bit perplexed as to why he hasn't tried a more boxing first strategy. Cerrometa fights with the hands up defense. He usually comes forward with the hands up. Offense is his defense. Both these fighters are coming forward. There's a fight for who's going to be more offensive.
I think he's showing you right there he's trying to put you away with the old sweep. Have to be leery of that right there.
Most of those were blocked by the Polish fighter. So was that one, but the crowd rewards their approval anyway.
All the attention paid to defense. I continue to insist that both he and Eric Morales believe offense is his best defense. Specifically, when he's coming forward, they believe that weight movement makes it a more difficult target to hit.
It is, but when you're fighting the elite at middleweight, they're going to take advantage of that. Anytime you have a fighter who's not going to move his head, they're bound to get countered. He's countered big. There's the uppercut. It was a left uppercut this time. I like the fact that he got an angle on Cerrometa. He switched off. That takes footwork.
Sergio, Cerrometa's landing some punches, but I don't know that standing in front of Ivan Munguia is trading with him. It's a sound strategy.
It's not. Even with your hands up, you can see his face getting really red. I mean, those punches, whether they're blocked or not, have an effect on you. Not only that, but you're giving the bigger, stronger fighter He is flirting with disaster, but maybe he knows something we don't know. There's a rare ray of sunshine. He says no, that usually means yes. He is bouncing on his toes, coming forward, being offensive. There's the head movement they want more of. Here Munguia with that body shot. I would love to see him double up on that side, but there's that right uppercut he's been looking for. When he caught Turiano Johnson, when he loves that right uppercut, left hook to the body now. Cerrometa blocked it with his right hand, but still tweaked the back of his neck.
Winning is winning, buddy.
Impatience is a virtue.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. 0-2.
Oh, that one got him. Left hook to the chin. Made Cerrometa's feet shuffle. He's just in there with an object in the heel coming forward. They got to catch the problem for Cerrometa.
Yeah, but he has got a very diverse offensive repertoire. We're just talking about the uppercuts. He comes over the top, he goes to the body, he throws a little bit of everything. He's out there.
Right in the sternum with the left. And then the uppercut. The right uppercut. Oh, yeah.
And the 0-2 pitch.
Clean right hook. And that's on Cerrometa's body. Well, if there's one thing we did learn about Cerrometa against Triple G, it's that he can take a beating. This is all Munguia looking for those uppercuts. And that's the problem with that earmuff peekaboo defense. You're bound to get penetrated by shots that are coming from all over, from the bottom, from around the guard of Munguia. Like you mentioned, Chris, the repertoire is there. It's coming from everywhere. Cerrometa can't hide. Cerrometa's seeing a lot of them, and they're all hitting him right in the face.
And this is swing on and miss. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, with no respect for Cerrometa now. Pushing him, coming straight forward, throwing every punch in the book. Oh, what a big uppercut. Last punch of the fight, and now Cerrometa really...
Now the pitch. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
I'm on 440.
440 when Bayonne.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
No, but I feel like 209 is the 440 of Bayonne.
Count your favorite. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Waved at and
You get it?
for the
If you say so.
Not much of a chance at hitting
Huh?
that one.
If you say so.
Your artist.
I'm playing my game.
So now into the box is Eric.
I just passed the DQ. Do you think you'll be able to you drive on top and you come get the children?
Yeah, I can run and get the kids.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
When I'm
Change
that,
up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I can only pause it for like 2 minutes, so I'm gonna run out there.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Dad,
Here's the 2-1.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Connect there, it's 2-2.
This Sunday into Monday coming up, what do you do?
I don't know.
I need to know because my car needs to go into the shop. It's getting worse. So I got a price of $140 to fix my car with my dad's friend. So it has to be for Sunday into Monday because then on July my dad is leaving. So it has to be like this weekend.
Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second.
Okay.
Okay?
Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Hello?
Yeah. What do you mean that's friend?
My dad's friend. I don't know. If my dad's involved and asking him on the problem.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And at the plate,
I had to pull over before I got there. We had to let the car rest. And then coming back, it was too dark for me to stop at a place, so I just kept pushing through, but it wouldn't go past like 40, so I had to drive my high beat, my blinkers on.
2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the practice.
But a good scoop with 4 saves and error as this side is retired.
All right, call me when you're outside.
All right.
Inning set to get underway. And up next, the left-handed hitting Blake Gardner. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
I love
You
everything.
heard it. I don't feel this fight gonna last much longer, guys.
Referees been taking a long look at Sharametta for this. No knockdowns up until this point. So the referee may decide Sharametta's taking enough punishment.
Yeah, he's getting closer and closer, isn't he? Closer and closer. Sharametta doesn't answer back. This crowd wants blood, though. 2-3 left hook by Sharametta. Boy, he just missed. He just missed with that uppercut.
Next to hit will be the
Under a minute to go here in round 6. This very well could be the last round of this fight.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he got him out of fight that time. Strike 1.
And make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more.
See, that shot was blocked right there, but that had a major effect on Sharametta right there. Whenever you're tired and whenever you're rocked, even those block shots hurt.
Hitting the air to the right side. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
There it was, and then a straight. Sharametta fighting back, give him credit, refusing to give in.
Blue into center field for a 1-out single.
This has turned into a showcase fight for Jaime Munguia. Look at all the different kind of punches I can throw.
And a swing from him yields a foul.
I think we're going to see a warning in the corner of Sharametta after this round. And if he doesn't show the referee something, the referee's going to stop it. How are you doing? Did you see him? You okay? There it is. It's over.
And that is it. On his stool. Jaime Munguia doesn't know yet. Now he does. It's over. That'll go down as a knockout. Jaime Munguia, 37-0 with 30 KOs and a nice performance in El Paso. It took Golovkin 7 rounds to take out Sharametta. Munguia did it in 6, making Sharametta retire in his stool. It's just way too much for Camille Sharametta. Jeremiah Gallegos makes it official.
And it's even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball.
Ladies and gentlemen, here from El Paso, Texas, our referee, Rafael Ramos, puts a halt to this contest with a wave. The official time comes
Jersey best. I'm the Jersey best.
into round number 5. Your winner by TKO.
Oh man. Oh man. Quit, dude. Quit.
Well, he got a good pitch.
Boss Baby is back. We're going to have to face creepy babies.
Don't look at me.
Jail yard babies. And danger babies. The Boss Baby Family Business. Rated PG and Peters and streaming on Peacock July 2nd.
This is 6-time IFBB Bikini Pro Champion Brina Martinez, and I take ZMA5 to make sure that I get the zinc, magnesium, and vitamin B6 needed to keep my immune system healthy and snap strong.
And Ryan Garcia continue his rapid ascent.
This is something that comes along every now and then in generation, and it's special, and it's no hype.
I'm just going to throw this out there and just let me know what your thoughts are. You know, a lot of people have mentioned, because of the falling out with Canelo and you coming back, hey, why not Oscar versus Canelo? That's a big fight. That's a huge fight, actually, would do big business. What do you make of that, if that was ever thrown out? I know one of the opponents prior to the breakup of you, Canelo, I think DAZN mentioned you as a potential fight for Canelo. What do you make of?
Oh, man. Third home run.
I've always prided myself in fighting the very best.
Dude, quit. Just quit.
Why go after the second best? I mean, why not go after the guy that beat him? Why not go after Mayweather, for instance, in a revenge fight? That's something that's very intriguing. So, you know, like I said, we'll see how I feel, and then we'll take it from there.
So if Canelo ever said, yeah, I want to fight Oscar, and he called you out, would you just be like, yeah, whatever, it doesn't interest me? Or would it be something given, you know, what happened that you'd be like,
I would definitely think about it, but you know, my eye is on the bigger prize.
So that's still a thorn in your side, then, Floyd.
Oh, of course. I mean, for any fight that you know that you might have lost or that was close or whatever, you know, it's always going to be a thorn. You know, and I strongly feel that with the way I'm feeling now and the way I've been training and, you know, the way things are unfolding, you know, it can be very interesting.
Have you been sparring, Oscar? Like, have you gotten a chance to spar?
Sparring, and that's the next phase of training.
Okay.
And that's why I want to make my decision very carefully and think about it after I spar. So it's going to happen very soon.
Okay. You've spoken about it. You know, Canelo left Golden Boy, decided to go free agency, but he left and then he signed again with DAZN. I just want to get your thoughts on all that happened and how it shook out.
Yeah, no, it's very ironic and interesting. I mean, to say the least. But look, I mean, everything happens for a reason. All I can say is that, you know, I wish Canelo all the very best always. You know, he's a great champion, and our paths will cross again. You know, I mean, we're the best at what we do. We're promoters for many years, and we've promoted the very best and biggest fights out there in the last 20 years, including with Mayweather and Pacquiao and all these guys, Deontay and Leo that you mentioned. Danny Garcia, so including Canelo. So you know, our paths will cross again. We have no doubt about that. And
there he does.
There comes a point in a fighter's life where you think you have to fly away, you know, and discover a whole new world. You know, a lot of fighters think that the grass is greener on the other side. You know, so we'll just say that our paths will cross again, and you know, I wish them all the best.
Do you take it personal? Do you have resentfulness, or are you hurt by it?
No, you know what? Bob Arum taught me a very good lesson once when he was promoting me. He goes, Oscar, I never take anything personal anymore. I've been heartbroken too many times by fighters. But I took that.
Yeah, no, that's yeah, because I would imagine you spend so much time, so much money, so much emotionally when something like that happens, you know?
I mean, it does hurt, but because I'm no person that is heartless, but you know, you have to know how to separate the business from the friendship and the relationship. So, you know.
All right.
Way, I guess.
yeah, we'll see. So, but you are still open to. You feel at some point you guys will do business with Canelo again, and you're hoping at some point you can mend that relationship. At least you know the friendship there.
It's just business. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Up TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Up TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And set to go is the second baseman, Odor.
Got business receipts? Snap them on the fly with QuickBooks Mobile. They're stored safely and categorized automatically, so you stay ready for tax time. Swipe to sort your transactions. Our smart tool learns how you sort to get smarter over time and gives you a snapshot of your expenses from basically anywhere.
Corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Odor is retired, and there's one away. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela.
Nobody builds 5G like Verizon builds 5G. Thousands of engineers taking business to a whole new level. Employees are empowered. Customers are engaged. Near real-time data for fast decision-making. This is business at the speed of 5G. Because the more businesses do with 5G, the more your network matters. It's us pushing us. It's Verizon versus Verizon.
Brett Gardner stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one.
This guy's got a low pitch count. He's a
Hi, I'm Angie, and you're watching Dante's Boxing.
Good for him.
Up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So the legendary Anderson Silva transitions over to boxing at age 45 and beats a 35-year-old former champion, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. This was really impressive, guys. It was really impressive because of the fact that when you watch this fight, Anderson Silva looked so good, you would have thought it was Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. that had never boxed before or didn't have too much boxing experience and just transitioned from MMA to boxing. Anderson Silva, he showed good foot movement, a great jab. He was backing up the aggressive Julio Cesar Chavez. I mean, Anderson Silva, he looked like he was having fun in there. He was making it look easy. I mean, in the third or the fourth round, Anderson Silva, he was so comfortable in the fight that he stood in the corner the whole round waving Chavez Jr. to come in. And he was still getting the best of Chavez. Now, Chavez did have some success, but it didn't faze Anderson Silva at all. I mean, he pretty much looked like the version of himself when he was in his prime in the UFC, making all of those UFC fights look easy. I find it pretty interesting that within a month's time, Clarissa Shields, she jumped over there to MMA and got her first win, her first debut win. And here Silva is at the opposite end of the spectrum, getting his win in boxing. Now, see, a lot of people will look at it that way and they'll be like, well, see, there you go. You know, this shows that not only can a boxer do it, but an MMA fighter can make the transition as well. But the difference is, guys, when it comes to Anderson Silva, number one, Anderson Silva, for those of you guys who don't know, Anderson, he started off as a professional boxer. Yeah, way before he became a big draw and he became pound for pound the best fighter in the UFC, he had already started a boxing career. He had one professional fight back in 1998. But the main difference from Anderson Silva and Clarissa Shields is when it comes to MMA fighters, they already train to do stand-up. They already train to do boxing, kickboxing. They already know what a jab is. They know what counterpunching is. They know all of these things when it comes to stand-up. Because stand-up is essentially boxing. It could be boxing, it could be kickboxing, but they already know how to stand up and throw punches. When it comes to Clarissa Shields, every single thing she did was completely new to her, right? It's not like you wrestle in boxing to where she went over there and already knew how to wrestle, already knew how to do sprawls and, take down defenses. No, she had to learn all of this in one training camp. Whereas someone like Anderson Silva and many other fighters, they've been boxing as long as they've been doing MMA. The majority of fighters, I don't know if you guys know this, but the majority of MMA fighters now, they have boxing trainers. They have a jiu-jitsu coach. They have a boxing coach. They have a kickboxing coach. They have many different coaches for all the different arts. You guys remember when Chuck Liddell, when he was on top? When Chuck Liddell was on top, he was the only fighter in the UFC at that time that actually knew how to box. He had great stand-up. At this time, the majority of MMA fighters, they literally fought like girls, just throwing these wild-ass punches with their eyes closed, with their head down. All they wanted to do was take you down because they did not know how to fight standing up. And Chuck Liddell, he was taking full advantage of this.
So that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to
And Chuck Liddell, he was taking full advantage of this because he had hands. I mean, once again, compared to everybody else in the sport, at least until Quentin Rampage came along, and then Rashad Evans, and then John Jones, Anderson Silva, and the list goes on and on and on, right? Now, once all of these fighters basically emerge in the sport of boxing, this is when. Now, it was around this time, around the time that Quentin Rampage had knocked out Chuck Liddell. This is around the time when all of the UFC fighters started to hire boxing coaches or striking coaches, right? And that's the reason why, once again, now they all know how to do some form of stand-up. Don't get me wrong. You still have a whole lot of fighters, of course, whose main objective is to take you down. But even those type of fighters, they know how to throw a jab. They know how to stand up and throw combinations. So even though this was very impressive, and I commend Anderson Silva coming over once again at age 45 to be the 35-year-old former champion with all the experience that Chavez Jr. has, that was impressive. But what Clarissa Shields did is far more impressive. And it's always going to be this way. It's always going to be easier for an MMA fighter to go over to boxing and have some type of success. I mean, we haven't had some MMA fighter that, became a champion. But there are a lot of, former MMA fighters or MMA fighters that do both boxing and MMA that are undefeated as boxers because they threw punches for a living before they came over to boxing. But once again, Clarissa Shields, she knew nothing about jiu-jitsu, wrestling, kickboxing. She had to learn all of this in one single training camp. So with that being said, I'm proud of both Clarissa Shields and Anderson Silva. I'm really, really looking forward to seeing Clarissa Shields again, in MMA. And we'll see if Anderson Silva fights. He said he wants to fight again as a boxer. I look forward to seeing that too. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns, and bruises, dark spots, and blemishes, then this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LOD Key Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to LODkey.com. Like them on Facebook and follow them on Instagram.
An important message from Youth Fountain Laboratory, makers of Vasoflux and Vasoflux for Men.
If you're over the age of 35 and over the years you've eaten pizza, dairy meats, deli meats, or meats with fat, you are likely to have some degree of plaque buildup in your veins and arteries. This increases your risk of suffering a stroke or heart attack exponentially, and no one wants such a catastrophic event to occur. Introducing Blackout. Blackout is made of all natural ingredients proven to help dissolve clots in the blood, remove calcium deposits and plaque from the walls of veins and arteries, improve viscosity of the blood, improve elasticity of the veins and arteries, treat varicose veins, and prevent the reoccurrence of plaque buildup. For more information, visit Youth Fountain Laboratory at youthfountainlab.com or call 1-800-853-7856. And remember, to help unclog veins and arteries, get the Blackout.
Hello?
Yeah.
You outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Frazier coming on the pinch hit here in a big spot. Game is 0. Here's the pitch. Ball and no strikes. Hit softly down the line at first. But a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
The set and the 2-1. Just a tick out there as this one's fouled off to the right. Odor at third. Urshela at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Caratini goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Last half of the 7th here. Coming.
Luna.
Frazier is there now, and he has it 2 gone. And Victor Caratini is working on 1 for 2 games so far. And And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Luna.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. First and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. In now, Tim Hill. They will roll over it and send it to shortstop. Torres picks it up. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Now back, left fielder,
At the plate now, Tommy Pham. And a changeup that just about got away from him.
Fine, hit me all you want, bro.
Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead at 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it.
Destiny.
Moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
How's your day?
Was an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
What's so good about your day?
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to
when it's has a pool,
what he thinks is his best pitch.
I'm jealous.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Frazier retreats for the track and he'll put this one away.
Sorry, Yankees.
Luna is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First pitch on the way. Craig Stammen is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. After it is Myers. He's there and records the first down.
Beso.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. Swing and a miss and a slider for the strike.
What's now with the game?
Fouled off. Stammen has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5.
Come on, pitcher.
2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Well, now which team? This one?
Yeah, that one.
This
one? The one who has 4.
And this is swung on and missed.
Yeah.
Quickly retired. He'll start inning number 8. Set and the pitch. Aaron Judge stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And a strikeout here yet again. As it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Bye-bye. He quit. He quit.